Okay then, it's Dr. Love in the house. Today is the 1st of October. Welcome to level 10 of Jumanji. Comical 19, but we could call it Jumanji because it's like a, I don't know what it is, upside down, all around, back to front, something like crisscross. Anyway, check it though. Let's have a quick recap on September. I'm talking about going back, like I seen a guy stabbing himself in town. Everyone's saying, no, the guy's mental, the guy's mental. No, he has mental health issues. These are the problems that we're having from the backlash of COVID. Does that make sense what I'm trying to say to you? People like I say, to people that don't know what they're doing, the government's all about the place. 1 minute we're doing this, 1 minute we're that. There's people out here suffering with mental health issues that it's causing a problem to them, and it's causing them to come out and act up. They're going to the doctors, they're going to the health centres because everyone's on gotta wear a mask and gotta do this and all these restrictions. People are not getting the right care. So we're in a comical time, so I call it Comical 19. 2020 is Comical 19. Does that make sense what I'm trying to say to you? Recap back up, what's it called? I was riding the other day, cutting through. I stopped at a shop. The guy was saying you can't come in after 10, this, that, the other. It's not the fact that he's following the rules, and because he has to follow the rules. If he wants to keep his business open, if he wants to make money on this planet, in this earth, in this time, he has to kind of like follow the rules and do what he's doing. But I just found it comical. I found what he was doing, what he was saying, the way how the masses are in it. It's just very, very comical. The way how they're following the government, they don't know what they're doing, and everyone's it's just all back to front, like wear a mask all day. It's like, But you know, you can't really knock people, because if you knock certain people, they're looking at you like, on one side you got people who are not conforming, but you have to conform because you have to live on this planet. You got all people that are righteously going in it, looking at you like, why not your mask on? You're breathing on everybody. You should go inside like it's all, you know. So at the minute, we're going through a time where it's chaos, obstruction, violence, isolation, and division. Divide and, you know? So it's one of them ones, isn't it? If you don't understand what I just said just now in a plain form view, then just leave it to the side, innit? Or rerun it and get what I'm trying to say, innit? Basically. But yeah, just a little quick recap on September. What else was there? You got to look at all of this as in, this is like a chaos theory. You need to look into that. When you check out the chaos theory and see the chaos that's actually going on right now, it's comical. I find it comical. And I'll be out there, Vloggington, comical, on the roadside, when I stop, when I see, whatever, what it is. For all my trolls, carry on watching, but just just don't come at me with your violence, because it's not going to work. It won't happen. I'm not here for it. The opening times are now on social media. I've got 15 whole hours for the Trill zone. That means I'm not answering calls. Sometimes I won't answer it to some of my people. My people who know me will get that and make sense of that, innit? But the opening times are now 12 midday, like I'm doing this now, 12 midday to 9 p.m. Outside them hours, texts won't be answered, calls won't be answered. And we're doing it in a movement, in a sequence, you know, basically. If you get what I'm trying to say. Just to touch on all the people that are moaning, that are saying that they're woke and forget, and they're saying F the government and F this, and you're not going to do this and you're not going to do that. You're saying that you're woke. I want to ask a small, quick question, because I'm running through this very quickly. It's never anything long. So I want to ask a small, quick question. What is your POA? What is your POA? You don't want to wear masks. You don't want to do this. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do this. You don't want to do that. What's your POA? Because if you ain't passing a law that says, right, we don't have to do this because this is such and such, then you're just talking. You just moan. It sounds, it's not even talking. You are moaning. You are moaning because you're saying you're woke, but if you're really woke, then you'll know that why. What really can you do except just, you know, stating what a man was telling me the other day, your bubble or your lane or whatever you want to call it. Just look after you. Live life to the fullest. Eat right, act right, be right, and let everything else all around you just, you know, what is to be will be. Most of the people that are moaning, there are no biohazards and there ain't no this and there ain't no that and why am I wearing a mask and why am I doing this and why am I doing that? You just sound like you're moaning. Yes, you're talking facts. Yes, you're awake. But what is your POA? If you ain't got a POA to stop this movement, to stop them doing that, to stop people wearing masks, to stop pass this law, to pass that law, to help pass this law, then you're just moaning. You can use, I was watching a thing the other day, and it's true, you can use hashtags. You can use your Facebook or your other platforms, whatever, to pass out messages. But at the end of the day, what is your message to the people? How are you going to stop this movement? And I said it back then in 46 minutes and 25 seconds. How are you proposing to stop all of this movement that you see happening? How are you stopping it? By what? You, one person, running into... That I find very comical. Putting up posts, oh yeah, we're not F Boris, and you still have to live down here. You still have to pay taxes. You still have to go and do what you're doing. So I just live your life. Know that there's things out there going on wrong. You can only help what you can help, where you're in the position to help, and what you can't, you just can't. It's like crying over spilt milk. You can't do it. So but that's just my theory. What else is there? So that's basically it, really. Now we've gone through September. I've seen some comical acts. It's all on my YouTube. The videos before this, so you can go and check them out. I'm talking about self-care, self-love. People need validation out here. But when you start talking about all that stuff, like, hey, well, he's talking something wrong, let's get at him. It shows me what I need to know. You got no self-care, no self-love. You need validating. But hey, that's just a theory. And the doctor is nearly out. So what I will say, you could catch me on all the social medias. You could catch me on this, YouTube, m.p.r records. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe. You can catch me on Facebook, which is Trillademus. You could catch me on Snapchat, Dr_Love38. Catch me on Twitter, MPR Records. What else is there? Yeah, that's about wrapped it up, really. So, I'm going to get out there and see what October has got for me. Level 10 of Jumanji. Or I call it Comical 19. And see what's what. People, have a good day. It's the 1st of October. Let's see what we can do in it. Let's see what we can conjure. Let's see what we can get to. Boom, bam. Keep it what? 1 trillion. Be out. No long thing.